the Scottish leagues are still dominated by Rangers and Celtic. So in his spare time, my dad wants to disrupt this norm by taking over Hearts on Football Manager. And although again I wasn't there to facilitate and stop him from making any silly decisions, I actually think he did a really good job and built quite a good squad. Let's have a look. Right, Dad, rebuild of Hearts.
Yep.
Of course, you got the two big giants of Scottish football to try and contend with.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to have a go at this, really. So
Yeah.
try and take on the two giants, really. So
Yeah, so I'd say Hearts and Hibernian are the two teams underneath, as well as Aberdeen, of course,
Aberdeen as well.
who look to try and break the mould of the.
I mean, I would say
two
that
at the
a lot
top.
of people were asking me to do with those three teams, definitely.
Yeah,
I just picked Hearts. I just thought, well, I'll just go for one of them.
yeah,
So I picked Hearts to have a go, and I'm gonna have a real go at it. But I was still learning at the time, so
yeah.
this was me still learning and still taking it in myself. So there might be a few little dodgy decisions.
He
in
says
this.
that now.
I don't think I can get worse than the Norwich one, though, can I?
All right, let's have a look then. So you signed a lot of free transfers to begin with. Didn't have a budget.
Well, I didn't have no budget at all, so I didn't have a very strong squad neither. So I thought, like, just get a few players in on loan. I know they were going to be on free transfers, really. I know they were going to be sort of like not brilliant, but it's building the squad.
Okay.
That's what I was aiming for.
Good God, Dad, some of these are awful. That first one was all right, although he was 35.
Yeah.
Did you sign him, did you? I think you've got your assistant manager signing a couple of youngsters here for you. So I think that's, if I go
they're probably all gone into the lower
responsibilities.
side.
Yeah, so you've got your technical director signing youngsters here for you, which is...
Not too good. So there's one mistake straight away.
Because you don't want your technical director to do it, you want your director of football to do it.
Yeah.
So that's... Steve Ball's good at doing... He's probably thinking, why is he getting me to sign players?
Yeah.
But there we go. Okay, live and learn. I think the one that you signed was this, Oscar Murillo.
Yeah.
Because that's your first team one.
Yeah.
35 years of age.
I know. I had to get a bit of experience in there, so...
Left-footed though, so he's a very good centre-back for this division. Left-footed. Does he start in your team? Yes. Okay, so I'm guessing you didn't holiday with all of these players in the right position?
Hoping I did. Mate, it's such a long time ago since I've done this one, so...
Yeah, okay.
It's a good month since I've done this one, isn't it?
Right, okay, all right. So the tactic then, what's your thoughts now that you've learned a little bit more about tactics looking at this?
I've got two ball-winning midfielders in there.
Yeah.
Straight away, that's what stuck out like a sore thumb to me straight away.
Yeah.
I was quite happy apart from that, really. Yeah, I got the wing-backs playing all right, inverted attacking. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the rest of the players I'm playing, but I want to play two ball-winning midfielders.
No, I think that's the only thing that I would notice as well. Be more expressive, okay. In transition, gegenpress, rolling out to your centre-backs.
Push the line up, which I think is good
Step
at this
up
tact.
more.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see then. All right.
The only other thing I'm going to say, looking at that team there, I got Clark in goal. Now, I do know that I have got a better keeper on my books.
Gordon.
And he got a real bad injury. Which,
Yeah, so he starts with a broken leg, I think.
So I had a bad injury, so my best keeper was out. I just couldn't get a better keeper in than what my reserve keeper was already. So
yeah, I mean, you got three goalies in there.
Yeah.
Xander Clark isn't actually that bad, to be fair,
No.
for this standard. Good Premiership player.
Yeah.
So okay, first season then. What is the schedule like? What are you looking like at the start? Ooh. I mean, you won your first game.
Yeah.
Against St. John's.
I was quite happy with that.
Barry Mackay 1-0 away from home. Knocked out of Europe already.
Yeah, I was disappointed with that. I wanted to have a little bit of a go at that.
Yeah, is that the Bulgarian side? Yeah, Bulgarian CSKA
Yeah.
Sofia. Knocked you out there across the two legs, 0-0 when they came to Hearts' Stadium, but you're already 3-0 down at that point. A loss to Kilmarnock. I think they're newly promoted as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Kilmarnock. It's a bad result.
I spoke about Kilmarnock. They're the team which I think has got the plastic pitch, so
Yeah.
it's always a funny result when you go to there. So.
Even though they came to you.
Oh, right, yeah.
Excuses, though. And then you were knocked out by Arbroath in the League Cup.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that game.
And they're in the Championship.
Yeah.
Dick Campbell is their manager.
I've had a right dig after that game, honest admit.
Lost to Dundee 2-1. Oscar Murillo did score for you, though.
Yeah.
But then the one game I thought you might struggle with, Motherwell, you beat them 2-0.
Yeah. Hopefully the tactic's starting to work now.
Yeah.
It needs to because I've got Aberdeen next, so...
Yeah, well, yeah, this is where it gets difficult.
Yeah.
All right, so from the off then, before we get into the depth of this rebuild, what would your target be for the end of 5 years? Where do you want to be at the end of the 5th season?
I want to be in amongst the top two.
Okay, so
I'm
you
not
want
going
to
to settle
split
for
them.
3. Yeah, I want to be in amongst the top two. So
Yeah.
I've got to split them But it's always the same when you got two teams dominate the one particular league, innit? If one has a bad season, we found this with Real Madrid and Barcelona, didn't we?
Yeah.
If one has a bad season, you guarantee the other one will have a good season.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm afraid of here. I can't imagine both teams having a bad season to let me, Aberdeen, or someone else in.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking in my head, really, I would settle for splitting them.
Yeah.
If I could come first or second, I'll be happy. But that's where I want to be.
Right. Okay.
Third's no good to me. I'm not happy with third.
Yeah. Any cups?
Well, I want to win something.
Yeah.
Definitely, I want to win something. Yeah.
Because there's 2 cups up for grabs.
Yeah, because you're not one of these teams out. You got a really good chance then.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they could knock each other out.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
even better.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, I would settle for a couple of cups, but I definitely want to finish first or second by the end of the 5th season.
Yeah. So financially, then the team got £6 million in the bank, debts and loans, no debts and loans.
Yeah, I was quite surprised with that.
So there is a possibility that you could build a good bank balance and have a good transfer budget by the end of this rebuild.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see, because you've got 100% of your transfer revenue as well. So if you bring a player in, they start performing well, you could sell them for a good profit and have a hefty transfer budget.
Yeah.
So there is a possibility with this team that in a few years' time, you could have a very good team.
Yeah.
We've seen it a few times in there where you've got an okay team, but the finances are so terrible. You're like, this is going to be an onslaught.
Yeah.
And I know you've already done one rebuild like
and
that,
it was
which
so hard.
yeah,
Which
we
we're not gonna
won't
give away.
spoil, no, but yeah, make sure you check out all the rebuilds that we've got coming out that Dad's doing recently, because there's going to be a couple of humdingers and a couple of really good ones where he's one of the best teams. So it's a good variation, I think. All right then. First season, let's see how you get on. Now, my expectations for you is to roughly do the same.
Yeah.
I would like to think you can get at least 1 cup competition and definitely become the 3rd best team.
Yeah.
I think splitting it at this point when you are doing rebuilds could be very difficult. I think now you could do it easily.
Yeah.
Just after another month of doing rebuilds non-stop and slap me all around the park in versus rebuilds, I think you could definitely do it now.
Yeah.
Whether you could do it back then, I don't know. But I have no idea how he's done. So let's find out this first season. First season, 3rd place.
Yeah. I'll take that first season.
Hey, the points is big as well.
Well, I was way ahead of everybody, wasn't I? So
maybe I really underestimated you, Dad. At one point, you were
I
second.
would say, and look, I had a bad end of the season as well. So
Yeah. All right.
It's unfortunate, really, but first season, I'm going to take that.
Absolutely. So the Scottish League is one of those fun ones where right near the end of the season, it splits into 2. So the top 6 will then play each other, and the bottom 6 play each other before one of them goes into relegation playoffs. So at one point, you end up only playing the best teams in the league, which makes it quite fun, which is also the reason why we have a lot of the Old Firm derbies, don't we?
Definitely,
but Rangers won the league, which is surprising as well, to be fair. But there we go. They finished on 92 points. You were only 6 points behind Celtic. But look how many points you were ahead of Aberdeen.
And you look at the games that I lost as well. I could have beat Celtic as well if I'd won those games.
Yeah, you lost 6-0 against them.
The last 2 games is 6 points.
Yeah.
6 points behind them.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
So I was pleased with that season.
Yeah, I would be too. Barry Mackay got the most goals for you in the whole division, which is pretty special considering he has 10 for finishing from that left-hand side by the looks of it. So he is very good for you. And Alex Cochrane got quite a lot of assists. He was your left back, I believe. He was. He's a very good left back, though, to be fair, in this division. And Craig Gordon came back from his broken leg and got the second highest, because there's 3. He's 3rd, but second highest total clean sheets with 12. Very good. Now, as I mentioned, there's 2 cup competitions that you can win, 2 domestic cups. You were out of the European competition. How did you do in the cups? Winner of the Scottish Cup!
At the start of the season,
Well done.
Get in.
Not bad at all.
I'll tell you what, chuffed the bits of that.
That's the good one too. That is the good one. Fair play.
Yeah.
1-0 against Aberdeen in the final.
Like we were saying, if you get the 2 top knocked out, you're in with a hell of a chance.
Yeah, so your Taro Older scored in the final. Not that good, is he? But very good mentals and work rates, etc. But yeah, he defeated Aberdeen in the final. Right, okay, so let's have a look then. So you don't play in that round. 3rd round you join? No. 4th round is where you join in. So you beat Fraser Burr there 6-1. 5th round, knocked out Livingston on penalties, so riding your luck early in the 5th round. Quarterfinals, though, knocked out Ross County, and that's where Celtic was eliminated. And at this point, Rangers already gone. So where did they drop out? They're not there either. So they were knocked out in the 4th round. That's mental. Where are you, Rangers? Knocked out by Queen's Park, which I believe is a Glasgow team. They are.
Yeah.
Playing at Hampden now.
Yeah.
So that was a Glasgow derby, knocking out Rangers. Fair play to Queen's Park. We took you into the semi-final, of course. Hibs versus Hearts.
Ooh,
there's the derby.
Big one.
That's made you a legend at Hearts in season 1. We can wrap up right now.
Yep, definitely, yeah. Not only did I knock the big derby out in the semi-final, which is the worst game to win, I went on and won the final as well.
Went on and beat Aberdeen in the final. Well done. That is exceptional. Have they backed you for next season? Hey, that's not bad.
I think in this league it was quite... I looked at it and I thought, God, how much? But I think in this league that's quite good. Really.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so squad then. Goals-wise, Barry Mackay got you the most with 24. Lawrence Shankland, who I thought would get you the most, only 17.
Yeah.
Was he injured for a while? Sprained knee ligaments in that Hibernian match. Or the defeat to Hibs, which was in the league, I believe. So he was out for the end of the season there. 15 from Older, which was good. But Cochrane with 21 assists. He's been your best player by the looks of it. Your coaches and your assistant values him as the best player. And he's also one of your highest valued, or is the highest valued. Laura Shankland's also up there. So you have got money in the team.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And to be fair, considering there's a couple of loan players in there, you didn't really rely on them a lot.
No.
The loan players, Kenneth Vargas played 24 appearances off the bench, and Alex Lowry only 8 off the bench with 3 starts. You didn't really have to use them that much. Quite impressive first season. Very good.
Yeah, I was pleased with that first season, I must admit.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to split him. I finished third, so I was right behind him.
Yeah.
At a poor end of the season, but I still won that cup.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, then. Good start. Let's see who he brings in season number 2. Right, you had a very busy summer, Dad.
Yeah.
A lot of players going out there.
Well, a lot of players who I just felt weren't good enough to be in my team. I wanted to get them off the wage bill.
Yeah.
$3 million is not a big budget when you got quite a bit of wages to pay as well if you're going to get new players in.
Yeah. Which you started with Raphael Bellou. Now, is this a first teamer? It is a first teamer. Tattoos on his face.
Yeah, a bit weirded that. But,
scary.
Yeah.
Good player, though.
Yeah. 25-year-old
Brazilian. Free transfers. Got a goal and assist for you so far. Yeah, absolutely. Good winger for this division. Then, £1 million was spent in total. Now, I recognise a couple of players there.
Yeah.
How many of these are youngsters? So this one isn't. Jamie Lindsay. That's a good midfielder to bring in.
Yeah.
Good centre defensive midfielder.
I was trying to think of now. This is season 2, and I was building for season 4.
Right.
That was the season I felt if I could build a team slowly, get to season 4, then really take the top 2 on. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah. I mean, you got a perfect ball-winning midfielder for your 2 ball-winning midfielders.
Yeah.
In Jamie Lindsay. Greg Doherty. Yep, that's another player there. Good midfielder. Jason Kerr, centre-back.
Yeah.
Good centre-back too, to be fair. Good attributes on him. David Kiki, good left-back.
Yeah.
Probably a backup because Cochrane was...
He was good, yeah.
Outside your best player. Yeah. I'm a big fan of this guy. I do like this player. Although he does have comes deep to get ball. Yeah. He has good potential on the game. 21 years of age. So you are playing him as well. 1 appearance off the bench, 1 goal. Then Anthony Ralston, who, I remember from when we did the Scotland versus rebuild, the Rangers versus Celtic. You had him at your team. 25 years of age. Good right back, to be fair. 250 grand. A lot of money. Yeah. Then I really recognise this man.
Well, I did lose my goalkeeper.
Yeah.
He retired. Gordon, he retired, so I had to get a keeper in. I mean, 22 years of age, I think this is a good keeper. This is my main keeper now to stay in there, really.
Of course, this is also the same goalkeeper that took my Wrexham team all the way to the Championship.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
In the race to the Prem. So if you haven't checked out that series, I've spoiled a little bit, but... without all of that, it's an unbelievable series. So make sure you go and watch that because the full series is out. So the full series episode is out, which is one big
best thing we've
video.
Done, best video we've done.
Best series we've done. Said by us and by the people who watched it as well. Arthur Okonkwo starts off as my goalkeeper in that. Very good. Free transfer. As you can see there, he was on loan at Wrexham. Okay, then we've got Gustav Lagerbilk, 350k.
Never played from Celtic.
Yeah, did you sign him because of his name?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's easy and I can pronounce that.
Yeah. I mean, you got a bit of a bargain. Yeah. Because they spent £2.9 million on him.
Yeah.
And you only pay 350k.
I was happy with that.
So, yeah, not bad at all. And Santiago Torres. Dad's visiting South America, look. Yeah. Santiago Torres, another goalkeeper.
Yeah. Well, the other goalkeeper was quite old as well. So I had 2 really old goalkeepers. And
you just love signing goalkeepers, don't you?
That's part of it. But there were 2 young keepers as well. So I thought I'd done well there. Get it in, get it out of the way. Then I can
400k.
I can concentrate on the rest of the leagues then, the rest of the seasons.
I think that one's a waste. But the rest of the transfers, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But that one there's a waste of money for me.
Yeah, all right.
But all right. Tactically, it's changed slightly. Talk to me.
From what I can gather, I changed my tactic 3 times before I actually went on holiday from late September after the transfer window. So I'm thinking to myself, it didn't actually work. So I was changing it. I wanted to be more solid in midfield, but still be attacking.
Yeah.
Because I have learned that you've got to be more attacking in this league to try and do anything. So I filled the midfield up a little bit more. So that's what I was going for, really.
The no-nonsense fullback.
Yeah.
Don't really see them very often.
No, you don't.
There we go. That's just boot ball out of play.
Just get
no nonsense.
Stands. Yeah, no nonsense. Just get it out. Don't concede any goals.
The inside forward, Rafael Bilal, hopefully he scores quite a lot of goals from that role. So he's quite a good player, to be fair. And Lars Shanklin on an advanced forward, which is what I quite would like to see him on as well. So hopefully we can see more goals from Lars Shanklin.
Finishing 15, so
yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Okay, schedule. How has it fared for you at the start of the season then? All right, that's not bad, considering you said you changed it quite a lot.
Yeah, well, I think,
you lost to Plymouth 4-0.
The friendlies weren't going too good. I mean, I lost 2, then I drew 1 and lost. And my first 2 league games, really, I didn't start very well.
Yeah.
And that's where I was a bit worried, really.
Yeah. Knocked Greenock Morton out of the League Cup second round, which is where you were eliminated last season.
Yeah.
Then you beat Motherwell, which you won last season 2-1 as well, I think. And Inverness 2-1.
So I think that's where I changed my tactic then. Can we give a look at that? So that's where I sort of changed the tactic and got into it, really.
It's not a comfortable start, is it?
No.
Like, there's no convincing wins.
No.
However, you are in the Europa League, which means money for you this season after finishing in 3rd place. So let's have a look at your fixtures in the Europa League. We've got Fiorentina, Antwerp, Trabzonspor, Union Berlin, Lugano, Molde, Villarreal and Young Boys.
Not an easy group.
No, I mean, it's very difficult for the 3rd Scottish team going into Europa League, because I think now you're always going to be underdogs in this competition.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
So, do you think you could beat any of those? Maybe Lugano?
Yeah, well, definitely, yeah. I'd like to think I'll still qualify, though.
Really?
Yeah. Why not?
Hearts are not as good as these 8 teams.
I know that, but you got to win your home games, and if I can win my home games, I've got a chance.
All right, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 home games, and they are against Molde, which maybe you could, Young Boys, which maybe you could, Trabzonspor, and Fiorentina. I don't think you will.
I'm looking at them winning that, but you never know.
Okay, 2nd season then. Let's see how Dad progresses in his 1st season in Europe. Okay, drop down to 4th.
Yeah.
Behind your rivals.
I was way behind as well. That was a real bad season, I think.
61 to 69. They're 8 points ahead of you there, unfortunately, in the league. What happened there, do you think? Goal difference isn't great.
I didn't score enough goals, did I? Compared to last season, really, and I don't know.
Lost 11 games.
Yeah.
So you lost to them all 3 times. So the hero status that you had from last year has gone right out the window.
Yeah, gone. I was lucky I didn't get sacked.
Yeah. 61 points.
They were probably shouting for my head, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it looks like you kind of recovered it at one point. You dropped down, you were 4th, 5th, chopping and changing, down to 6th place, up to 5th, rescued the 4th place ahead of Livingston. I mean, Aberdeen finished in 7th.
Yeah.
Really bad season for them. So all things considered, it's not too bad. Lars Shanklin with more goals, though. That's good to see.
Yeah.
Weghorst is at Celtic as well. Rangers dominated the average rain and the assist by the looks of it. But Lars Shanklin had the most man of the matches throughout the season. So well done to Lars Shanklin. That was good. Very good indeed.
Didn't have him, I finished.
Yeah, exactly. Right, Cups. You won the big one last year.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Scottish FA Cup, basically. Did you win anything this season? Hey! You won the other one?
Yeah.
Well, you surprised me so far. You've done better than what I thought. Yeah, in 2 seasons, you've already done better than what I thought you would. Hearts 2-1 against Inverness. So again, you've avoided the 2 big teams in the final. And 96th minute as well against Inverness with Burieth, with that goal. That's outstanding. Right, okay, let's have a look then. So all groups. It starts off as a group. Where did you go through here? Or did you go through? It doesn't look like you needed to be fair. All right, okay. So second round is where you played. Yeah, we knew that. Greenock Morton. Quarter-final, knocked out Celtic.
There you go.
Don't have to face them in the final. Just knock them out in the quarters. Yeah. Rangers are still involved. And you didn't knock them out. Inverness knocked them out. But you knocked out Ross County.
Done me a favour there.
Absolutely. Well done. 2 cup wins.
I'm pleased with that. 2 good seasons, I think.
Yeah. 4th round by Dunfermline in the Scottish Cup. That's a disappointing run. But knocked out the league phase of Europa League. all the way down in 32nd there. You won one game, Union Berlin. And that's the one that I thought you wouldn't.
That was away.
Yeah. You drew against Young Boys at home, which was your final game. You were already out at that point, and you lost 6 games.
Disappointed, really.
Only scored in one of them.
I know. I wanted to go a little bit further than that, but you called it. That was our team for me to play against. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Let's have a look at your squad then this season. 19 goals from Lars Shankland, but that was really it, to be honest.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
No
you
other
can see
players.
why I did struggle in the league.
Yeah, absolutely. You got Barry Mackay actually running out of contract as well.
Yeah.
Or playing without a contract at this point. Okay, transfer budget, 1.9. So even though you had a longer season in Europe, not backing you as much, unfortunately.
And I give him a cup as well.
And another cup, 2 cups in a row, £1.9 million. You have to work your wisdom in this third season. But I have every faith. Let's find out. Right. On the outs, £3.1 million worth, Dad. 1.4 going out for David Kiki, which was the left back you brought in as a backup left back last season. So that was a good bit of business. 900 gave for Tagawa, which is a striker that I don't think we've used yet.
No.
And then Bilu, Rafael Bilu, we mentioned him coming in last season. He was your second highest rated player last year with 2 goals and 6 assists in the league. 800k to Coventry, gone.
Made a profit on him, so I'm pleased with that.
And then you brought in a lot of free transfers, starting off with another goalkeeper.
Well, this guy came up as a free transfer, and I think everybody in Scotland knows this is a good keeper. And when I approached him, he said he would love to come to Scotland, so...
There you go, from Norwich.
I mean, you did mention my reserve keeper wasn't that good of a keeper, so I did think that this keeper would be my first team keeper then, with the era keeper being a good second keeper.
Yeah, he is a good goalie. Yeah. He is a good goalie. Okay, let's have a look at the other free transfer then. We got Morley Sela coming in, who I thought then was another goalie. Yeah. Where, you just look at the attributes at a glance, but he's a very good centre attacking midfielder, to be fair. Yeah. Not bad.
I was pleased with this buy, really, to be honest.
Yeah, that is good, because his value is already exceptionally high at £13 million. So you've got
good free.
A 3-year contract on him until he's 30. You could, sell for a profit if you needed to, or he's just one of your best players. So that's a good signing. Ryan Flamingo, please tell me you just signed him for the name.
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah.
Very colourful guy.
Right, 22 years of age, centre-back, good pace, good strength. All right. Not a bad player. 22 years of age.
Yeah,
he's quite young, so yeah.
Bringing him in.
From Sassuolo.
Yeah.
Dutch centre-back. Fode Ballo-Torre, left-back this one. I know this one. Obviously, you just sold a left-back, so bringing him in. Actually, he's really good. Yeah, he's better than Cochrane as well, I'd imagine. So, from AC Milan to Hearts.
Yeah.
How his career's gone down the pan. Isaac Success. Hopefully brings you success. Yeah. Good striker. Pace.
I was pleased with this one, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Good teamwork, good work rate. Not bad. Watford.
His value's 12.5 million already as well, so bringing in some good players, really.
Jan Vila from Celtic.
Celtic never played for me, so quite happy with that.
Used to be a very good player, this guy. I remember when he was knocking around at Rennes back in FM 12, I think it was. He was very good.
Saint Etienne, another team that we quite like, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, he's been around the block a little bit. 95k, he's very cheap. Good signing that. And then Moyano from Argentina Juniors, CDM, 27.
So I think I've made my field a little bit stronger than what they were.
I don't know about this one. This one is very average.
But when you look at it, he's good at both feet as well, so it's a good player to have in the squad.
Yeah, it's just you spend money on him. If you had him on a free, I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah. But I think the free transfers you brought in were better.
It's not a lot of money, though, is it?
No, but I don't know about that one. All right, tactically then, changed it again. Gone for a diamond.
Yeah.
I like the diamond.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Okay. So, the roles make sense as well. Yeah. I dislike the advanced playmaker, but I would have that as Mazzala, probably. So you've got a little bit of width.
At this stage of me learning, I don't think I knew much about the Mazzala, did I?
No.
So I'm so happy with that. I think I've got a few players in good positions, but makes them stronger. My left backs in there. Defensive midfielders in there, look. Yeah. So I think, the players that I've bought, these strikers in there, I'm quite happy with that.
Okay. Angus Gunn doesn't start either, so Okonkwo still in there.
Yeah. That's
and you got your striker next to Shankland as well. Obviously, you had a great season last season. Right. Schedule. How did it go at the start of the season? Well, you played a lot of games. That's because you had a very good Europa League run.
Yeah.
Fortunately, though, by the looks of it, it came to an end against Sturm Graz.
Yeah.
And you've dropped into the Europa Conference League.
Yeah.
Which might do you a favour.
That's what I was hoping. I thought, well, I've got a good chance of winning that.
Yeah. I don't know about winning it, but yeah.
Go quite far.
Let's slow down. But you knocked out Sparta Prague.
Yeah, I thought that was
very
a good result.
good.
Yeah, definitely.
But then knocking out Olympiakos is even better.
Yeah,
that
was a good result.
Because arguably, Stern Graz is the worst out of the three.
Yeah.
But very good there.
So close games as well. 3-3, then lost 3-2. So
yeah,
I was in it.
League form-wise, amazing though.
Yeah.
Beating Queen's Park to begin with. Lost to Celtic, only 1-0.
Take that.
Yeah. You beat Wraith Rovers in the League Cup second round. Of course, you were the holders of that competition. Motherwell,
really
you seem
result.
to play at the start of every single season. 6-2 this time round, away from home. Good result. And Livingston 2-1 at home. Good result again. They didn't score till the 73rd.
I was pleased with the start that I had.
Yeah. Right, as mentioned, you're in Europa Conference League. Let's have a look at your fixtures. You got Viking. That's an Icelandic team, isn't it? Yeah. I loved this team because, well, I like the Icelandic leagues because it's like, how does anybody have any idea how to say that first word? Fair enough. Rakow Czechoslovakia. Well, I don't know. I'm so sorry. That's a Polish team, Rakow. Then we got Dynamo Kiev, Partizan, Dynamo Minsk, and Vitória, which is the Portuguese side. It's weird how this division is only 6 games.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange, but there we go. But okay.
I'd like to think I'll go through.
There's a couple of difficult ones in there. Those two in the middle.
Yeah, but I was building a good side now.
Yeah, those two in the middle and that Vitória, depending on how they're getting on.
Got to win your own games.
Yeah. Right. Third season then. Let's see how this one goes. The simulator. Okay, you split them.
That's where I wanted to be. 1 season early.
That is good.
I mean, Rangers I just couldn't catch them.
No.
I knew I was doing well, and I was watching the results going through, and I'm thinking, Christ, I'm not far off it. But I didn't realise Rangers were that far ahead of me.
Yeah. Not only did you split them, but you were 8 points ahead of Celtic. So you destroyed them.
Yeah. I was really pleased with that.
Still Brendan Rodgers. I'm surprised he has not been sacked. Considering I thought they probably had the better team right now because they obviously had some really good starting players. They brought in Weghorst. So lost 9 games. Still lost to Hibs there the once. You beat Celtic in the other time though. You beat Rangers twice.
Yeah.
Out of the 4 results that they lost, you beat them twice. That's very good. Very good indeed.
I'm pleased with that, really. I mean, how did I do over the whole season? Where was I?
Past positions?
Yeah.
So, you climbed up to the top at one point. Wow.
Dropped down and then just...
You never dropped... After we seen it, you never dropped below 3rd. Yeah. You were 1st at one point. That was a very good season, Dad. That diamond formation has worked wonders for you there. Because you don't have any players around.
No.
Which is a bit odd, considering how well you did. Because, like, Mason Burstow's up there with 25 goals for St. Johnstone. That's incredible, really. Is he just on loan? No, they've got him. On a free transfer.
Missed that one, didn't I?
You did miss that one. Because that would have been huge for you. 25 goals in that division alone.
Yeah.
That's the difference in you catching Rangers.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Good season. Why is Rooney Barchi in this team? You're not catching Rangers. Telling you now. You ain't catching them.
What a player that... And they had him on a freebie as well.
Transfer.
I mean, he probably wouldn't have come to me even if I approached him. So.
Mason Burster would have because he'd gone to St. Johnstone. Yeah. But that is mental.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay. Very weird that's happened, but I guess it's because obviously you have the Scottish League loaded. They become better when you do that. Other competitions. How did you do in Europa Conference League? How did you do in the other 2 cups? You're on a cup run right now. You've won 2 seasons out of 2. Winner of the Scottish Cup again. 3 for 3.
I was pleased with that, man, I tell you.
Unbelievable. Hibernian. In the final in extra time.
So I made up for last season.
Yeah, the Edinburgh Derby in extra time. It is a boring game by the looks of it. Oh, actually, I'll tell you that. You had 22 shots.
Yeah.
But you won in extra time.
Dominated the game, really, didn't I?
Yeah.
Just couldn't score.
In the 113th minute, Balotore scored. Great result. What happened along the way? Who knocked out who? So you went into the 4th round. Yes, Arbroath knocked them out in the 4th round. Then you knocked out Aberdeen, which obviously would have been a contender.
Rangers lost there against Hibs.
Rangers lost to Hibs. They did you a favour. Celtic's still in there. You knocked out Ross County. Celtic knocked out Cove Rangers. Hibernian knocked out St Mirren. Semi-final time, you knocked out Queen's Park. Hibs done you the favour, knocked out both Rangers and Celtic to reach you in the final. They did all the hard work and then lost to their rivals in the final. Brilliant. Okay, great season again. Unbelievable season, really, when you consider it. And knocked out the playoff round of the Europa Conference League. That's disappointing, but obviously you take that because of the other success domestically.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Because you got to the quarterfinal and knocked out by Hibs.
Yeah.
In the other competition.
So to come second and win a cup.
Yeah.
Definitely a successful season.
Yeah, they knocked you out of one, but you beat them in the final of the other. How did you get on in your group stage then? So Hearts, you finished in 12th place, 3 wins, Dinamo Minsk, Rakow, and Vikinga. Drew 2 to Partizan and Dinamo Kiev. Those are the 2 ones that I said were difficult.
Yeah.
And you lost to Vitoria from Portugal at the end there. Not bad, really. That's a very good season. Because that win, if you did win at the end of the season, would have jumped you up into 5th into automatic. But yeah, you lost in the knockout playoff round to Luzern, a Swiss team. They are quite good. They got some good players. Got a bit of money about them, haven't they?
Yeah.
Don't show us, but I think they do. Who went on and won that? So it was Sevilla who beat Celtic in the final.
I'd have been interested if we got to the final against Celtic, wouldn't it?
But Sevilla always like to win these competitions, don't they?
They are good European Cup teams.
Yeah. 27 goals from Isaac's success. He was a success.
Yeah, definitely.
Sealer managed to get 18 as well. So Shankland's dropped all the way down to 9.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Don't recognise this player. So this guy's just come in centre midfielder and done really well. You have him transfer listed and he's worth 9 million. So I know exactly what you're trying to do. I've played enough Football Manager with you to realise exactly what you're trying to do. He's worth 9 million. I'll just transfer list him. Not currently how it works every single time, but there we go. How much money? Speaking of which, you've had 3 really good seasons now. You've now split the top 2 and they're giving you less money again.
Wouldn't support me, were they?
Hard done by.
I was doing well for them and they weren't supporting me.
Yeah. This is where that in real life, a bigger club would come in and snatch you away.
Yeah.
After doing that 3 seasons in a row with Hearts, 3 cup wins.
We're hoping that's going to happen soon, aren't we?
Yes. Of course, the next series is Glory Hunter, where we will be chopping and changing teams, trying to win the top 5 leagues, the top 5 cups in Europe. That's going to be exciting stuff.
Definitely, yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I played so many games on my own, to try and get my knowledge going and making it better for myself to do this challenge. We've had this one lined up for a while, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I felt that I'm ready, so we're going for it.
Absolutely. Of course, you can also take over Dad's Rebuilds this week with using the patreon.com/Megaloot Gaming or joining the channel memberships. On the £5 tier, you get the save game file after every single one, and once a week as well, you also get the podcast to listen to, which we've been speaking about various different topics and doing either ors and would you rathers, that type of stuff, all about football, not just about Football Manager. It's mainly about football in real life. So if you want to hear us waffle about football, that's where you can do it. And all of those proceedings of the channel memberships and the Patreon allows Dad to have that day off of work extra every single week, so he can be here recording with me today. So thank you very much for all of you channel members and Patreon members who've supported. Right, on to season number 4. So Dad, according to you, a problem at the start of the season.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Isaac's success, the guy who scored quite a lot of goals last year, injured right at the start of the season.
Out for a long time as well.
Bad injury, yeah. Up to 4 to 5 months, unfortunately, with tendonitis, a damaged Achilles tendon, which you struggled with in the past before.
Yeah, I have, yeah. I snapped my Achilles.
Yeah.
Very, very painful.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay. So, how did you react to that? Well, you sold £12 million worth of players.
Yeah.
Jesus. Jamie Lindsay's gone 30k. Angus Gunn's gone for the main crux of it, 5.5.
5.5 million for him. I know I got him for a freebie, so it's a good profit, really.
Yeah. 375k for Moyano, which is the centre midfield I mentioned last season not being that good. You sold it for roughly about what you bought it for. Ryan Flamengo's gone to Parma, another team you've also done a rebuild, which came out very recently, so we'll check that one out. £3 million, that's a big profit as well, because he's a free transfer. Alan Forrest went for 70k, £2.7 million for Cameron Devlin, centre midfielder, and 475k for Callum Neuwenhoff for CSK Sofia. So a lot of free transfers came in, Dad, and a lot of recognisable names as well.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But you want to highlight this guy first, because this is a replacement.
Just before the transfer window closed, I got this guy in on loan from Man City. I was chuffed a bit to get this guy. But I just got that bad injury, and when he was available, I mean, you just look at this guy, he looks so good.
Yeah.
So I was absolutely chuffed a bit to get this guy.
Yeah, bit of a wonder kid. Went to Man City for £1.6 million and you've loaned him for the season. Good stuff. But let's have a look at the free transfer. We've got James Bree from Southampton, good right back.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Joe Aribo played in this division.
Yeah.
Very good player as
Look
well.
at the finishing on this guy as well.
Yeah.
He's lethal around goal, isn't he?
Yeah.
So,
Played for Rangers in this division a few seasons before that. Went for £9 million after a really good season there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Joe Aribo was a good player. Diego Barbosa, free transfer. Did you sign it because of the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that name, didn't you?
Yeah.
Luis Fiorini, good free transfer, centre midfielder again.
Yeah.
Scottish as well.
Yeah.
Ignacio Ramirez, good striker he is.
I was trying to strengthen my side up, so I got this guy in, and it did make my strike force a little bit stronger. But obviously, this was before I lost my main striker. So
Nicholas Capaldo, centre midfielder again.
He's a good ball-winning midfielder as well.
Yeah, he is.
God almighty.
Yeah, Reece Williams, centre back.
Yeah,
25 years of age, quite young. Tyrone Mings,
this guy,
older centre back.
Yeah, I mean, I got this guy for the experience. I mean,
Yeah.
just look at this. I just
Good
thought this
attributes
is a
still.
really good signing for me. Really.
Yeah. All he does is lack a little bit of pace now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he is 33.
Still good, though.
Yeah, very good player. But Scott McKenna, £2.3 million. Scott McKenna.
Yeah.
That's broke the transfer
another good sign.
record
Yeah.
from Porto.
Yeah.
What's he doing out in Porto? Free transfer from Nottingham Forest, £2.3 million after not
He
playing
just
a game
wanted
for
to
2
come back to
seasons.
Scotland, so I thought, bring it back, son.
Yeah.
Do me a job.
Then you got Thomas Angel, and
Yeah.
then finally Danny Rodriguez, £3 million.
Good winner.
Is it a... What is it? So you're paying them $3 million to loan them. Right, fair enough. Okay.
I don't think I sussed out the loan system quite as well as I do at this present moment.
Yeah, because you got a loan of monthly cost of 370
Yeah.
grand. It's quite a lot. Because he's good,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, but he's not amazing. So it's a lot of money to pay for a team like Hearts.
Yeah.
Hopefully, though, he does the business, and then it counts as a... Well, it just writes itself off, I
Yeah,
guess, because
that's right,
it's a lot of money. Okay, tactically then, sticking with it? No. Wow, this is wild.
Yeah. Well,
You signed 3 centre midfielders and then went from playing 3 centre midfielders to only playing 1.
I think I was looking at my defence more than anything, trying to make my defence a little bit stronger, but still be a little bit more attacking with the wing backs as well. So even though I was making them defensive wing backs as well.
Okay, so success obviously out for a while.
Yeah.
I thought you would have gone to 1 up front with that.
Yeah.
All right.
I still wanted to be attacking because in that league you've got to be attacking.
Yeah.
So-
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
This is a wild tactic. I'm so excited to see how this does. Schedule. Okay. Champions League qualification. You knocked out Sturm Graz, who eliminated you previously.
Yeah.
Then you went 1-0 down to Lugano. Knocked them out 5-1.
Yeah.
Then you beat PSV Eindhoven,
Away and home. That's a good result, isn't it?
which puts you in the Champions League, Dad.
This tactic wasn't that bad, though, was it?
Yeah, fair play. Beat St Johnston 1-0. Beat them again in the Cup on penalties. Partick Thistle 2-0. Queen's Park 3-1. But as we say, you are now in the Champions
Yeah.
League. Well done for qualifying for the Champions League. That's something I didn't think you do. If I'm honest, you've got Wolfsburg, Dortmund, Manchester United, Bayer Leverkusen. You're just happy to be here, aren't you? Really?
Yeah. I mean, bringing teams like that to our own ground, like that. I mean, Real Madrid as well. I mean, Christ almighty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was happy.
Yeah. Fair play.
Yeah.
Very exciting season ahead.
Just get on the same pitch as some of these teams is for the fans brilliant.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to have a chat with Bellingham. Have you ever been to Edinburgh?
Fancy signing for me next
Yeah.
season?
What do you prefer, Hearts or Hibs?
Yeah.
And he's like, why would I have a preference? Just wondering. All right, let's simulate this 4th season, see what happens. 4th season, staying in 2nd place. It's tighter though.
Yeah, tighter.
It is tighter. Celtic are right on your ass with the same amount of points. Rangers running away, 30 points ahead.
Couldn't catch them.
That's outrageous, isn't it? They only lost 3 games all season.
Did I beat them?
Once. And they lost to
So
the
you look
two
at the
Celtic.
two teams that beat Celtic and us beat them.
Yeah.
So that's not bad, is it?
You also lost 4 of your last 5
I
games
know.
as well.
I nearly chucked it away.
Only beating Celtic. It's quite funny because they lost 2 as well to you and Rangers.
That one game that I won out of those 5 games got me 2nd place.
Yeah, it's crucial to be honest. If you had a look at the past positions, I think you were there for the majority of the time.
Yeah.
You dropped down a 3rd once. That's the lowest you were all season.
Yeah.
Which is pretty special, really. Rangers, once they got to the top, they stayed there.
Yeah, I couldn't catch them.
Hard to knock them off, really. And Celtic were just trading places
Playing
with you.
yo-yos with them too, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Profile. Thomas Angel got 14 goals. Not bad. Was the 2nd highest amount of goals. Rangers team, it's understandably why you're not going to catch them because Rooney Bargi is amazing. And they've also got Eustachio from Porto
Yeah.
on a loan. But still, Very good player indeed, the Canadian. Very good centre midfielder. So, yeah, this is always going to be very difficult for you to try and get. Because Andrew Ngo's amazing as well. Like, I've noticed him before.
Yeah.
He's a very good player. So, okay, fair enough. But you're on a run of cups every single year. Did you manage to keep it up? You did. Unbelievable. How are you pulling this off? 4 cup wins in 4 seasons. Premier Sports Cup. You beat Hibernian in the final again.
That's even better, isn't it?
Oh, the Edinburgh Derby is yours once again. Oh, that is amazing. Second round, we know you beat St Johnstone. And penalties, quarter-final, you knocked out Rangers 4-3 in a thriller.
Yeah.
Where Celtic was
deserve
also
to win
eliminated.
after beating Rangers.
Yeah, absolutely. And then semi-final, you knocked out Livingston to give us the Edinburgh Derby in that final, which you went on to win 2-0. Very well done, Dad. I'm proud of you for that one. Quarter-final by Partick Thistle. That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Celtic were eliminated by Hibs, and that one did they go on and they won it.
Yeah.
Wow. Cups were dominated by you and Hibs.
Stop them from winning the double there.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Champions League though. Oh, I can't believe you didn't get to the final.
Oh no, I've got to.
Arsenal won the season before. This game must be broken. Leipzig won the first season. What is going on there? Semi-final maybe? No.
You're teasing there, ain't you?
Oh, it must be the quarters. Oh my God, you've had a terrible time. Round of 16, no. Knockout playoff round. Oh, it's a sad time, Dad. 36th out of 36 with Rangers. That is mental. Okay, so you drew 1 game.
Yeah.
So did Rangers, though, to be fair. They only drew against Porto. Oh, they stole most of their players, to be fair. You drew to Leverkusen away from home.
A good side at the moment.
Yeah, you lost 7 games. You lost 4-1 to Jude Bellingham's Real Madrid. Lost 4-0 at home to Man United. Disappointing. There's a couple of games there. The home loss to Young Boys would have been a good one for you, I think, there.
And Benfica really 1-0.
Yeah.
Sort of chance there, really.
Yeah, but realistically, Young Boys is a team that you could have defeated.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Benfica is obviously a step above again. But yeah, disappointing. Never mind. You'll win the Champions League next year.
I'm still happy, mate. I'm second place and won a cup again.
Yeah. 4 years in 4.
Yeah.
Your transfer budget for next season, 13 million.
Got in the Champions League, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't do very well with it, but
There's
I got in
the
it.
money. 13 million. All right. It's time to spend big in this final season then. Let's have a look, see what happens. So, busy transfer window.
I was pleased with this transfer window as well.
Broke some transfer records, I think.
For certain reasons, I was really pleased with this one, yeah.
Okay, so you sold another £5.75 million there.
Yeah.
Which was a centre defensive midfielder. But the first point of business was you brought in Thomas Angel, £8 million.
Mate, he's just done so well for me last season. And he come available to buy. So I put a bid in for him and I got him.
Okay.
I was so pleased with getting this guy back in. And obviously he had a good season with me, so he wanted to come.
It's a lot of money, though.
It is a lot of money, but don't forget, he's a young lad as well. That's one for the future. Oh. I mean, how much is he worth now?
14 to 16.
So double what I paid for him already.
All right. Okay.
And he's a young lad. Scored goals for me already, this team.
Okay. We'll see. Then a couple of free transfers, and then 4.2 million. So Vinicius Souza to start off with, centre defensive midfielder, replace the team, replace the player just sold.
Yeah.
So that's a good option there. Lewis O'Brien from Nottingham Forest.
Another midfielder strengthening it up, so making it a bit solid in the middle there now.
Good mental attributes on him. Ivan Azon.
A little story with this guy here. When I found Angel, this guy came available on a free transfer as well, and I approached him. And he said, under no circumstances do I want to sign for you. Fine. So I went away. And then when it got close to the transfer line, what did he sign for me?
On the first again.
So later on, when I was wheeling and dealing, he come back to me and said, do you know what? I would be interested. Whether it was because I just signed his mate, I don't know. But he actually approached me. Well, his agent approached me and said, we would be interested in signing for you.
Yeah.
And I looked at that and I thought, I would be an absolute idiot to let this guy go.
That phone call would have been hilarious. Hello, Mr. Omega Dad. It's Ivan Azon, and you'd have gone, who? I need to see your face to remember who you are.
Definitely, yeah.
From Manchester City, free transfer. Very good player.
I was so pleased to get. I mean, that just makes my strike force really, really good now.
I'd probably say he's the best striker in the division now.
And the his value's so good as well. So
yeah,
I'm building definitely for the future now.
He scored 15 goals at our Mallorca side.
Yeah.
Really good. Okay, Ivan is on. Good signing. Josh Wilson Esbrand, free transfer, left back.
Yeah.
Good left back as well.
Just strengthening the defence up a little bit.
Yeah. Goalkeeper, £2.3 million in total for a backup goalkeeper.
I'm happy with that though.
All right, okay. Yeah. 250 grand monthly cost. For Gundo Mora, 4.2 million for a right back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Dad.
I was just trying to make sure if I had one player in, I had a good player behind him.
Right, okay. That's a lot of money for a backup. Kevin Zeffy, though, Manchester City on deadline day, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
He's very good.
Well, I knew which team to go to when I wanted players, and it was Man City.
Yeah, you got a bit of a relationship going on here with them, haven't
Me
you?
and Pep, I tell you, we're like that.
Yeah. He's still there. Pep. Erling, is he free at all? Or is
he promised me 2 seasons' time I'd have him on.
Okay, there you go, Patreon members. Go back for him. Erling Haaland in season number 7. All right, okay. Tactically, changed it a little bit.
Yeah.
I can see. So instead of having the 2 centre attacking midfielders, you got a left midfielder now instead on a winger role. So is that because Zeffy plays there quite well?
Yeah.
You got Joe Aribo in there.
So I've got the 3 Man City guys in.
Yeah, and you've changed from wide centre-backs to centre defender and a no-nonsense centre-back.
Yeah, I like my no-nonsense centre-back tonight.
Yeah, is it just because they were good at it and you're just like, just kick the ball out of play? Just get on with it. Okay, schedule. How did you get on? You're in Europa League this year, so you were knocked out. Sturm Graz again.
I know.
How do you keep drawing them every single season?
Just annoying me, that was.
3-5, they knocked you out in that second leg. Went into Europa League qualification, knocked out Mora 3-0, 4-3. Austria Vienna 0-0 to start off with. 4-1 home win, bang. And then you are in the Europa League. But let's have a look then, because you've played quite a lot of Premiership games.
Yeah.
5-1 against Dundee.
Away from home as well, I was happy with that.
Lost to Celtic.
Not bad though.
Although you are finishing above them 2 seasons in a row. Knocked out of the League Cup though.
I know.
Mason Burstow.
Absolutely got to that. That's half my chances of winning the cup for the last season, isn't it?
And then Motherwell, who you always beat at the start of the season, beat them 2-0. Kilmarnock 3-0. Loris Shankland's playing a lot, considering you signed quite a lot of other strikers. Then you lost to Aberdeen. Eddie Salcedo plays for them. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Let's have a look at Europa League fixtures then. We've got Besiktas and Brøndby, Molde, Sporting, Espanyol, Levski Sofia, Bodo Glimt, Sturm Graz again. So they dropped in there eventually anyway.
I'm not going anywhere, am I?
Do you not think? I think you could progress from that.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. I think the Levski Sofia one, definitely. And then Brøndby at home, possible.
Yeah.
Molde at home, possible. And then the last 2, I think you could pull up an upset. At home to Bodo Glimt. And we know you can beat Sturm Graz. It's just very level against them, I guess. Sport and Espanyol, I'm unsure of. Espanyol always depends on how well they've done and how many players they've kept.
I mean,
Sporting, yeah. So I think you might struggle there.
The only good thing I got with Sporting is I'm playing them at home.
Yeah, Besiktas is going to be a difficult one in Turkey too.
Yeah.
Okay. Expectations for final season? Stay in second?
Yeah. That's what I'd like to do.
Stay in second. Let's see if he wins 5 cups in 5 years.
Too good for us at the moment.
Yeah, that Rooney Baji's there, so it'd be really hard. Okay, let's see how he gets on. Final season, drop down a 3rd, Dad.
It was Celtic, though.
Celtic,
they've done Rangers, so
yeah, they've done really well.
Yeah, I was disappointed with that. I mean, still to come 3rd, so I didn't finish out of the top 3.
No,
so I was
the whole time.
Oh, no, did I finish 4th once?
No, you didn't.
No.
Oh, I don't know actually. Did you?
Didn't I have one bad season?
Yeah, you did. Finishing 4th place there in the 2nd season.
So I stayed top 4 and above and split them a couple of seasons. So
yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Well, I'm disappointed with that season, but
77 points.
If Celtic done Rangers, then that's off to them. They've done well.
Yeah, they have done really well. It's because they got rid of Brendan Rodgers and they brought in Dejan Stankovic. They got the likes of Tommy Doyle, who's joined them now, so they got a good side, to be fair. Rangers still got Philippe Clement, still got Rooney Baji in their team.
I think I'll just open for a bit more because of the strikers I had on in my books now.
Yeah.
I think that's my best team I've got now.
I agree.
But it didn't work for me.
No. Goals-wise, though, Ivan Azon got the highest amount with 29.
So I did break into it.
Yeah. He is very good.
Yeah.
He is very good. And your goalkeeper got the joint highest clean sheets, as well as Andrew.
So when you look at that, I got
Rangers
clean sheets and the highest goal scorer, and I finished third.
Yeah.
So disappointed when you look
Tricky
at it that
one.
way.
Yeah. I mean, Celtic also have the striker that I was using in the race to the Prem.
Yeah.
Very good striker. Absolutely incredible. So, difficult season, but could it be capped off with a cup win? Europa League! Wow. What a win. What a final season that is.
So I'll take coming third.
Yeah, I think you did all right. I think you did all right. So quarter-final by Celtic and Scottish Cup. Second
Fair
round,
enough.
of course, we know that.
Yeah.
Who cares? Europa League winners with Hearts, which means another Champions League next season. I mean, fair play. That's absolutely incredible, right? 3-0 against Villarreal wasn't even hard.
Yeah.
Absolutely smashed them. Man United couldn't do that against them. Semi-final, knocked out Napoli.
Look at the goal average. I beat them
5-1.
So I beat them 5-1 one game, so I was way behind in another game.
You lost 3-0 in the first leg. Quarter-final, knocked out Sporting. Wow. 3-2 in that one. Round of 16, knocked out Mulder. So these are the teams that you were playing in the actual group stage. Your Gordons knocked them out as well. The league phase, finished in 11th place. Lost 2 games to Sporting and Mulder, the 2 teams you then went on and eliminated. So you got your payback for that. Drew against Sturm Graz and Levski Sofia. 1-4. Beat Espanyol. Beat Besiktas in Turkey.
2 of the hardest games I actually won.
Away from home as well. Bromby 5-1. Absolutely smashed them. 3-0 against Bodo Glimt. What a season that is. Hearts are the Europa League champions, which is the 4th time a British team's won it in a row. Look.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Tottenham, Newcastle. What a season! Unbelievable. 41 goals for Azon, 28 for Thomas Angel, 13 for Joe Aribo. That's an incredible season, right? How much money they give these Patreon members? 7 million. Not bad. Not bad, but you can probably sell a couple of players and make that all the way up.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of players who are leaving on like free contracts. You're going to have a bit of a job on your hand rebuilding this team. But I think you're going to have a lot of money and a lot of fun doing
fans
it.
out there, just take us over and see what you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well done, Dad. That's an unbelievable rebuild.
I must admit, I was pleased with that.
Yeah,
I won a
absolutely.
cup every season.
Yeah.
And split the top 2 twice.
Considering this is one of your first ones that you've done as well, this is not bad at all. Well done. All right, thank you very much. Let us know your thoughts of Dad's rebuild down in the comments. Remember this week that the video is coming out. There's going to be loads of other rebuilds for you to watch every single day that Dad has done, so you can kind of see his progression throughout. Thank you very much for watching. I'll leave on the video right now the Race to the Prem full series video for you to click, watch, and enjoy. It's the best thing that we've ever done. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.